The legends and folklore surrounding the arrival of Jews in the Arabian Peninsula shroud the earliest encounters. According to rabbinic sources, ties between Jews and Arabia trace back to the era of Joshua, with Israelite settlements emerging in Yathrib, Medina, after battles with the Amalekites. Stories recount King Saul's warriors settling in northern Arabia, followed by formal Israelite colonies during King David's reign. The meeting of Queen of Sheba and King Solomon further emphasizes ancient Israelite-Arabian connections. Seafaring Israelites, purportedly under King Solomon's reign, established trading posts along the Arabian coast, evolving into colonies over time. It is said that under the prophet Jeremiah some 75,000 Jews, including priests and Levites, traveled to Yemen. Another legend states that when Ezra commanded the Jews to return to Jerusalem they disobeyed, whereupon he pronounced a ban upon them. The destruction of the first temple in Jerusalem by Nebuchadnezzar, 586 BCE, led many Judeans, it is believed, to seek safety in the Arabian Peninsula. The Jews of Sana'a in Yemen have a legend that their forefathers settled there 42 years before the destruction of the first temple. A far more extensive migration of Jews to Arabia, and one that takes us out of the realm of legend and into history, followed the destruction of the Second Temple, 70 CE, by the Roman legions of Titus. After the Romans had laid waste to Jerusalem, a number of Jews managed to escape the city and fled in part to Egypt and northern Arabia. Jewish migration intensified, particularly in northern Arabia, the existence of tombstones on ancient sites halfway between Medina and Israel. About the year 500 CE, the king of Himyar, Abu-Qarib Assad, undertook a military expedition into northern Arabia in an effort to eliminate Byzantine influence. The Byzantine emperors had long eyed the Arabian Peninsula as a region in which to extend their influence, thereby to control the lucrative spice trade and the route to India. Without actually staging a conquest of the region, the Byzantines hoped to establish a protectorate over the pagan Arabs by converting them to Christianity. The cross would then bear commercial advantages as it did in Ethiopia. The Byzantines had made some progress in northern Arabia but had met with little success in Himyar. Especially remarkable in the history of Arab-Jewish relations is the story of the conversion to Judaism of several kings of Himyar. The Himyarites, a powerful tribe, gradually expanded their territory by defeating the inhabitants of neighboring entities, Sabia, Raidan, Hadramaut, and Yamnat, to form a viable independent kingdom approximating in its boundaries to present-day Yemen. At the height of its power, the Himyarite kingdom dominated the entire Arabian Peninsula. During Prophet Jeremiah's era, a significant Jewish migration to southern Arabia occurred, while tradition suggests Ezra's call for return to Jerusalem faced resistance, leading to a legendary ban on his name among Yemeni Jews. Jewish tribes such as Banu Karnuka, Banu Nadir, and Banu Qurayza, centered in Yathrib, and the Khaybar Jewish colony thrived. The Jews of southern Arabia, notably Yemen, became prominent in agriculture, commerce, and crafts, maintaining religious practices despite living among pagans. Arab-Jewish relations thrived, with Jews enjoying prestige among Arabs, exemplified by the conversion of several kings of Himyar to Judaism. Dunuwas, a Himyarite king, embraced Judaism, sparking conflict with Christians and leading to Ethiopian intervention, ultimately resulting in his demise and the spread of Islam in Yemen in 717. If you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe.